Okay, well, and we're back again, doing another video, looking into the rarities for the 2021-2022 Panini Mosaic basketball sets. Yeah, we can kind of get into it. Kind of newer, again, to sports cards. Really digging the Prism slash Mosaic hollows and rarities and types of cards. So I decided to do an actual video of all the breakdown of all the rarities in this set. You know, because yeah, there's I feel like there's too many of them, and a lot of them are semi self-explanatory. Others are a little harder to kind of get into. So we'll just kind of just hop right into it. And I initially wanted to go down the list, but I feel like that's a lot harder to go through, set them up one by one. And it was really hard finding a black mosaic. So this is an example of a soccer one. So you have your mosaic hollow foil in the background, right? The one with the square, diamond, triangle shapes, and then the background border is black. So looking at again a black mosaic, the one of one mosaic hollow foil, black stripes in the back. And then just an example is like, oh, how do you know it's the right one? Like, well, you can look at the numbers, right? This 23 out of 85 is an example of, again, that fast break blue mosaic because it's out of 85. So that's how you know the rarity. You can confirm the rarity. Black and gold, right? Black and gold. You have the black in the background, gold border as well. Standard mosaic, so that's a black and gold mosaic. We got our blue, right? Blue mosaic, standard mosaic hollow foil, but blue in the background. Oh, I guess fast break black. So black background, and you can tell it's fast break because again it has little spots, those little specks, and that's that fast break hollow foil. Because then if you look at the next card, this is a fast break blue. Again, blue background. You can really see the spots, the specks, the dots in the background. So fast break blue, and that's out of 85. Again, fast break gold. This is out of 10. 10 prints in each in this set. So again, definitely a lot more rare to get the fast break gold, fast break spots, and then gold background. Fast break pink, right? You have the little spots, again, that fast break hollow foil on the back, and then pink border. Fast break purple, and again, I don't know, it's like, it's kind of pink, but yeah, I guess, this is purple, right? There's some purple. Fast break silver, and I really dig this card on how it looks. That silver background's nice. The fast, you can really see all the cool specs and spots of the fast break hollow foil. Then you have the fast break silver, another example of the silver one. And then Genesis. So with the Genesis, it was kind of a little hard to differentiate. It looks like we have some mosaic in the background there, but then it kind of swirls in, right? It's kind of like a black hole, right, where everything in the middle is kind of swirling together, swirling towards the center. And that's what makes it the Genesis rare. Another example of the Genesis rare. Here you can see the streaks a little bit more in the back, right? Still have that mosaic in the hollow foil, but then the little streaks, the swirl, kind of goes in towards that middle. Gold again is out of 10, and so again standard mosaic hollow foil, and then just gold in the background. Then we have gold wave. So this doesn't have that mosaic hollow foil. It has the wave, right? You can see all the lines in the background for the hollow foil instead of the little triangle spots or diamonds. You just see a nice smooth wave for the gold waves. All right, this is the green ice, and I guess people have coined it cracked ice, and I think that name is fitting. Again, you have the green in the background, and then you can see the little looks like cracked. It does look like cracked ice, right? It's kind of like edgy, sharp, a lot of different like triangle shapes in there. So green cracked ice. And so another example of a green cracked ice. All right, green swirl, FOTL, or first off the line. This is out of 10. So you can see it's kind of like a mosaic, right? Slash swirl, maybe like mosaic slash Genesis, but you can see the little green waves. Versus again your standard green, right? This is your mosaic square diamond triangle holofoil, and borders is green. And so lucky envelopes, this is out of 8 cards in the set. Just thinking about it, just trying to, when I was looking up the card online, I was like, lucky envelopes, it's probably like Chinese New Year. And yep, you can see the Chinese like floats in the background. So lucky envelopes. And you have your mosaic, your standard mosaic rare. And I don't know, like I had a hard time, like, is this mosaic or is this the anniversary edition mosaic? Because this is the NBA 75th anniversary foil, and this, again, you can kind of tell because in the background it says 75th right there, 75. So you know for sure that's the 75th anniversary one. The Nebula, I don't know. I kind of thought Nebula maybe like outer spacey. So there's a mixture of different colors in the background, kind of a swirl, kind of a Genesis swirl. But it's like a Genesis swirl slash mosaic, right? And mosaic is definitely in the back, kind of swirls in the middle, and there's a different like color hue where, it's pink in the upper left, and then you start, I guess darker blue to black to pink. So this is the the Nebula. Now we have the orange fluorescent. So again, standard mosaic background for the holofoil. Background's kind of a brighter orange, so orange fluorescent. Like common sense, right? The more I am evaluating and looking at the cards, like it makes sense. It makes sense, right? Peacock. So background, you have your peacock in the borders in the back, and then you have your mosaic rare. All right, this is your pink swirl FOTL. So pink swirl in the background. This is out of 11, so there's a 11 out of 11. Purple, there's 49 purples in the set. All right, red wave. So we got the stars and stripes, right? Red wave. So red, white, and blue. Red background, waving. Red yellow fusion out of 88. So red and yellow in the background, standard mosaic. So this is your red mosaic. So red background, plain and simple. Because again, this is like your plain standard silver, because then they're not guaranteed a holo. So it's like, is the mosaic more rare? I would think the mosaic's more rare than this, right? You have your white background, and this is out of 25. So I don't know. I had a little confusion. Maybe you guys can help me clarify between this and then the white and the white sparkle. You would think the white would have the mosaic rarity in the back, because this is your white sparkle, where again you have the sparkles, right? The little specks, splashes of the holofoil in the back. And online, this said this was the white and not the white sparkle, but they look like the white sparkles, because you would assume if it was white, it would have your white background, but then it would have the mosaic holofoil. I think it's one way to determine it is looking at the back of the card, because the white, it's out of 25. The white sparkle is just like one of your other holofoils that you can get. But again, this is where I got a little confused, because I really couldn't find a white online. that sold or was being sold for this set. But yeah, if you like more videos like this, please comment below. Let me know what set maybe you'd want to check out. Cause again, like I'm totally new to this. Only been into the game for a few months, and I'd love to kind of see what sets people are actually looking for.